I want to welcome you here. My name is David James. We're here at City Hall. I'm the president of Metro Council, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that are going on in your city. And so today is an exciting day. It's the day that Mayor Fisher is going to come over to City Hall and present his fiscal year 2019 budget. And so the Metro Council members and the city will get to hear that for the first time. And then over the next 2 months, Metro Council will deliberate, look at the budget, go through it and talk to community members, hold meetings with the community, interview department heads about what their budget requests are, what their budget needs are, and how that shapes and forms our public policy for our city. And so I'm really excited to do that. Recently we had legislation passed in Frankfurt that allowed cities throughout the entire state to be able to spread the pension costs out over a number of years instead of being hit with a large deficit in our budget. We would have been hit with a $38 million deficit. And so now we have a $9.4 million deficit, which is much easier to manage. And so we still need to be able to pay our employees that provide services for our city, and we still need to provide all of those services, whether we're talking about police protection, fire protection, EMS, and all the other things that we do here in Metro government for everybody in the city of Louisville. Another thing I want to talk to you about is something that's been in the news lately, and that is the Jefferson County public school system. You know, the state is in the middle of an audit, which I think is healthy for all agencies to have an audit. And they will determine the flaws and the improvements that Jefferson County Public Schools need, which is important because we all want our children to be educated. However, there's a move by the governor in order to try and attempt to take over the Jefferson County Public School system. And I'm very much against that. And the reason is because we, the citizens of Jefferson County, Louisville Metro, voted for our Jefferson County Public School Board. We voted for all of them, and they are doing their job. And they selected a new school superintendent named Marty Polio, Dr. Marty Polio, who I support. I think he's an outstanding guy. He's got 21 years in the Jefferson County Public School system. He knows the system inside and out, and now he's been put in a position where he can make changes to improve the lives of our students, which improves the life of our community. And so in the 10 months that Dr. Polio has been there, part of that time he was the temporary superintendent, and then just a few short months ago he became the permanent superintendent. And he has made so many changes to the school system to make it a better place for learning. Because we have some problems, we have some inequities in our school systems. And so it's very important that those changes take place, because without those changes taking place, the city of Louisville in itself is in jeopardy. And so one of the things that I'm really excited about with the Jefferson County school system that Dr. Polio has committed the school system to, and that is the academies program throughout Jefferson County. And what that is that it's wall-to-wall education for students, meaning that a student comes to school and they may know what they want to do when they grow up. And so the academy allows that student, allows the parent to put that student in the school that specializes in that particular field. For example, maybe the student wants to be an airplane mechanic when they grow up, or maybe they want to be an airplane pilot when they grow up. So that means that student will go to the Shawnee Academy. And the Shawnee Academy, by the time they graduate, they'll have their pilot's license. And they will have learned all the skills and trades that they need to get them on the way to being that airplane mechanic or being involved in the airline industry. Or maybe they want to be an electrician, or maybe they want to be a computer programmer. There will be specific schools set up to take them through the entire time that they're at that school to prepare them for that job so that when they leave high school, they are job ready. And that is exciting because unemployment in our city is low, but unemployment throughout our entire city is not the same. In some areas of our city, we have unemployment areas of 50%, and that's unacceptable. And so that's where I feel like the school system has failed some of our students. And so it's very important that our Jefferson County public school system works harder, does better, to improve the lives of our kids. And I think that Dr. Marty Polio and the Jefferson County Public School Board is on that track. They know what they need to do. They're trying to make those changes. And for the state school board to take over our Jefferson County Public School system, I just don't think it's right. So I just want to update you on the LMPD Police Explorer scandal that's been going on, and the Kerry Harvey report that has been looking into the areas of that investigation of who knew what and when they knew it. So that should be wrapping up very, very soon. And so I'm hoping that by the end of May, I'm really specifically hoping by the second week of May that we'll be ready to present that report to the council, and that we'll also have the report to be able to present to the community. So the community understands who knew what, when they knew it, and why what happened. And lastly but not least, the Derby is coming up, and I want everybody to have a really great time at the Kentucky Derby. It's an exciting time for our city, for our entire city. And for those of you that are visiting our city, please have a great time, enjoy everything. Please be safe, everybody, and have a great day.